depending on the size of the head of cabbage. Like this is a smaller one, so it's whole. This was a little bigger, and my daughter's been eating a heart out of this one. Cut it to get it that way. But first, you salt the whole layer and let it sit for about 5-6 hours, and then you come back and you salt in between the layers, in between the leaves. You can't do this when it's fresh. It'll break apart on you. But once it's been salted, it becomes much more flexible. These are the outer leaves. My sister likes this part. So I didn't throw them away. After washing them, they were salted. Now they've been salted just right here in this area. And I'll make a different batch of kimchi from just these. So and then tomorrow I'll wash all this. Alright, this isn't set up where it's going to be, but I'm going to use it now because it's easier. And I'm going to rinse these off really well, and then soak them in water, try to get a little bit of the excess salt out, and then drain it real well before seasoning. I thought I'd show how much liquid came out of the cabbage leaves. It's about, factoring in the indents here, it's about a little over ½ an inch of water in this tub. Soaked them and drained it. Gonna soak it and drain it some more. Look at that. A bee. It's been freezing the last few nights and there's still bees flying around here. It's so pretty, and this is my favorite thing to do even as a young child. Take these, rinse the salt off, and eat it. One's already been mangled by my daughter, who's also grown. She's not a child anymore. It's addictive. It's better than potato chips. Anyway, still very salty, so more rinsing to do. I'll post what was used in this, but every leaf, front and, well, top and bottom, needs to be coated with this stuff. And it's much spicier than the end product will be. But try to leave some of the daikon and onions and peppers, garlic in there. Do wear gloves. Your hands will be red for days and can be irritated. But you gotta do this with every set. Now you can cut up the lettuce into bite-sized pieces, but they'll sour faster than doing it this way. This way they can be bunched up and stored longer without them getting as sour as doing it when you cut them up into bite-sized pieces. So once you got it all coated and stuffed somewhat, I'd fold it up tightly and put it into the container that you're going to use. Use green onions. The Asian type of green onion is bigger than the little ones that we buy at most grocery stores, but the little ones will work. And if they're small enough, you don't have to cut them in half, but this would need to be cut in half to get the juices, and these are used in the kimchi. Look at all this beautiful kimchi. Now we already took one and cut it up and ate some this morning and put it in a container for my mom to take home with her. I think I'll give that to my daughter or mother-in-law, I'm not sure which one. That's at least a month, depending on how often we eat it. A couple of months maybe. When it starts getting too sour, I'll cook with it and maybe make a video of that. But it's just so pretty. I think this looks like art. Just gorgeous colors. Okay, this is a different type of kimchi. It's a summertime kimchi. And it's also called a drink kimchi. Pretty much the same ingredients. The onions are cut, the green onions are cut on the diagonal. The daikon, instead of being shredded, is cut into pieces. This is a slice of daikon cut into about the same length as the cabbage. And then water is added along with some hot pepper. It's really refreshing.